How to salvage a dying marriage is the topic of today.
Tonight, yes.
How to salvage your dying marriage or a dying marriage. Point number one is you must be willing to save your marriage. Dash willpower.
Willpower. There's one thing that every couple should have.
Yes.
Every couple should have.
Yeah.
That will agree, we will fight,
Yeah.
we will jump up, but we will not separate. The other thing is, no matter what it takes, it must work.
Yes.
So when you have that kind of willpower, you're willing to see it work, you're willing to make it work, then that's how you begin to bring back a dying marriage.
That's right.
You must have the willpower that, you see what? There is making your marriage work.
Yeah.
And there is doing your best to make it work.
Yeah. Willpower is what keeps the two of you going. Doesn't matter sickness, doesn't matter dying, doesn't matter dead. Even if we are, at the point whereby now we need resuscitation. Resuscitation is what now, when the doctors are resuscitating, you know how they do it, right? So it is at that point whereby we have refused to say never. We have refused to say dying. Okay, we have refused to accept that this thing completely aina hope. At that point, even God can see the desire.
Yes.
All right? And when we say that you must have the willpower, is not one party, is both parties.
Both.
Willpower for one person is good because now that is personal. But what about the other person? If the other person is not willing, you're working alone.
It will not work.
It will not work because marriage is for two. Okay? At the end of the day, you have wronged me. Yes. I feel that you have done A, B, C, D and all that, but I'm willing to forgive. Are you willing to change? That is willpower. Number two, how to salvage a dying marriage. How to salvage your dying marriage. Identify and openly accept your negative contributions against the marriage. No finger pointing.
Most marriages, why problems are never solved, is because you want to guard your side and the wife wants to guard their side and don't want to own up.
Yeah.
Any marriage can be salvaged. Any marriage can be healed.
Yes.
But in a marriage, listen to me. You are not trying to be a woman to your husband. You are a woman.
Yes.
You can't be a man to your wife. You're already a man. So when you confess that on this matter, I am wrong. I'm wrong.
Yes.
Without saying, it is you. When you agree on that, that marriage already is on the right course to be healed.
Yeah.
So when you want your marriage to come back alive, what do? You make sure, check, and sometimes don't just agree. Genuinely see, am I a cause?
Yeah.
Do I have an issue? Yes, I do.
And what is my wife or what is my husband complaining
about?
Yeah.
And you find if you can first agree by yourself with yourself that you contributed, because there's nobody who is mad. A marriage cannot break on one side.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Your wife can't be bad.
Yeah.
Your husband can't be a devil.
Yeah.
Those who say, who is making noise? My husband. The question is, did he just come and start shouting? Is he mad? So you find, for marriage to be able to be healed, you must be willing to look at your side.
Yeah.
Did I contribute?
Yeah.
Is there something I said? Is there something I'm doing? And then the only way you can answer that question sincerely is to exchange notes.
That's
right. What is she complaining about?
Yeah.
What is my husband saying?
What are you saying?
And handle it to the core.
Yeah.
And don't point fingers. Oh, you're the one who made me. You're the one who has pushed me. Or you're the one who is, I am like this because of you. No.
Yeah.
Own up.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the word. Own up.
Own up.
Own up to your mistakes. Own them up. Own them up. Say, my wife is true. I'm sorry. I've been doing A, B, C, D. And you, wherever you feel that, one part of healing, the first part to me of healing any painful marriage is the part of owning up. Okay? It's true. I may have been a noisy woman. I pushed you to cheat. Okay? I may have been too clingy. I pushed you to look for your space. And in your looking for your space, you looked for it in the wrong
place,
company. Okay? I may have been tough-headed. I did not listen to you when you were warning me about that secretary. Owning up is the healing ground of any challenged marriage.
And anyone that owns up,
Yeah.
it means they're humble.
1. 2, it means they are willing to change.
Correct.
Okay? This is what I usually say, and I keep on saying it. Why you will repeat on cheating, why you will repeat on the same mistake of hitting your wife, is when you think you are not wrong in doing it. When you feel justified. When you feel you made me or you pushed me, I am innocent. You know, that kind of mentality of angel kind of mentality.
Yes, holier than thou.
Holier than thou. You never do wrong. You are pushed to, or you are forced to, or you are made to. You will find yourself again doing the same mistake. Why? You never look at it as a personal problem. So how to salvage your marriage? How to salvage your dying marriage? You said number 1 is you must be willing to save your marriage. Number 2, we have said identify and openly accept your negative contributions. And number 3 is what we are saying, be open-minded when it comes to handling issues with your spouse. Eliminate mindsets.
Yes.
Be open-minded. You've already gone ahead and mentioned it. What say something about it? Be open-minded.
Be open-minded.
Yeah.
When one of the things that make conversations never end well.
Yeah.
Is because when you listen to this person, you are not open-minded.
Yeah.
What do I mean? You've come that you've already judged the person.
Yeah.
You've already become them.
Yeah.
Ushamuonea.
Na ingine inakuanga umeambiwa let's talk. Sasa ni nini?
Sasa wewe ni
ushakuwa na defense ishaingia sura imekasirika mdomo.
Wewe ukosangi issues. Anytime a relationship or a marriage, people are always on defense. Yes. Or rather, you're coming to talk to me, but I want to tell you, like kwanza, wewe usaidika. You've come with a conclusion on this person.
Yeah.
So what is the conversation for?
Okay. Stop it, because you know it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're even in that person, you think how they should have thought. You have gone to their brain, you know how they think, then now you know what they've concluded, and now you want to see it for them.
Yeah.
There's no need of conversation.
Yeah, an open mind. My husband keeps on telling me this one is a lesson I'm still learning.
When you
I confess my sins today. Open-mindedness helps you avoid thinking for the other person, concluding for the other person, and most importantly, judging the other person.
And let me say something here.
Yeah.
Let me say something here, and this is important, ladies, to understand. Sometimes, let me give you an example. You might find a man who is not good, but let me give this example. Is entertaining a woman.
Yeah.
All right. And the wife is, you're having an affair. And it flares up in an issue. Not knowing this man probably is being blackmailed. And I strongly believe there's no issue in marriage that cannot be handled.
Yeah.
Amicably. Tuongei kitu, we talk about it well and we settle it.
Yeah.
You see. So the thing is this: when you want to solve an issue, when you want to have a healthy, your marriage is having an issue, and you want to see how it will come out. A matter of fact, even if your marriage does not have an issue, anytime you're talking, bring the problem and dwell on the problem. About 2 years ago, nakumbuka. Yeah, 3 months ago you did. Don't go there, because that one will flare. So the thing is this: come with an open mind. Don't tell a man, I know you cannot change. You're always a cheat. You can always be a cheat.
Yeah.
Men are cheaters. Do you know there are men who don't cheat? There are men who are clean. There are women who are very honest and very straightforward. So if you say all women are thieves, you are lying.
Yeah, it's not true.
So what happened is this: when you're coming on the table, anytime you're discussing, the man, the woman, bring out the issue. Don't talk about me. Bring the issue.
Yeah.
My husband, on this matter, I felt offended. What was the issue? You did 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is my reason. But because you're offended, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and this one I think needs to come out very clearly on women. There's a difference between bringing out the matter and complaining.
Oh,
Because
okay, yeah, true.
that's where now there is a very thin line in the mind of a woman. Yeah, atafikiria I'm bringing up the issue, sa hiyo ni kunungunika na finger pointing.
Yeah.
But I'm bringing up the issue and sa hiyo mtu kidole kwa karibu kuingia kwa macho. So at the end of the day there is a very thin line.
Very thin line.
Yeah,
true.
so what you need to know is come on the table with an open mind. Don't come judgmental. Don't come already having thought for the person. Don't come already having your own personal thoughts. Like who you are going to change. New time now. I knew I was wasting time even talking to you. So why did you come? Okay? Eliminate every mindset when you're coming on table. Correct. To handle an issue. How to salvage your marriage. Number 4. And number 4 we are saying is the marriage is about the two of you.
Yes.
Remove any third parties, especially those that are of negative input.
Okay.
Yeah. Marriage is for two. Remove any third party, even if that third party are the children. So number 4 we are saying is the marriage is between the two of you. Remove any third parties, especially those that are of negative input.
Yes.
Any third party that is of negative. What the first thing a couple needs to know is this thing called marriage is between me and you.
Yes.
Even a child is a third party. How much a child that both of you have given birth to? How much more another person? Like a mother, as you're saying, like a father, as you're saying,
sister.
Like a sister, as you're saying,
friend,
like a friend, as you're saying, like church members, like a strange woman or a strange man. All those people are extremely third parties. Marriage is between the two of you. So any negative person called a third party, I'm fake compare airtime.
That is why it is wrong for married couples to fight over a third party. Yeah,
and that has been over years our policy. Anyone that is making us have an issue and is a third party, we usually, even when the conversation is starting, we are not going to fight over a third party. Let's fight over issues between the two of us, not a third party. And for me, it has helped. And one of the ways to keep third parties off your marriage, realize that marriage is for you and your husband.
True.
You and your husband. Any other person, even a child that you have given birth to, is a third party.
And they can spoil.
Yeah, and should never make you have an issue. Should never make you fight at all. So how do you salvage your dying marriage? Number 4 we are saying is the marriage is about the two of you. Remove any third parties, especially those that are of negative input.
Let me add this before we go to the next one.
Yeah.
Even if that person is innocent,
the third party,
yes, in your eyes, no matter how suffering they are, remove them. For example, you bring in someone in the house and your wife is uncomfortable with the lady or the person or your friend or whatever. No matter how needy they are, help them from far. You don't make your marriage sour by a possible third party.
So how to salvage a dying marriage? Number 5 we said is spend more time with each other. How to salvage a dying marriage?
Spend more time?
Spend more time with each other.
Yes. When you discover your marriage is having an issue,
it's dying.
Spend more time
with each other.
Man of God, I'm working in office. Tell her to come over for lunch.
Man of God, I don't feel like his company.
No, you have to feel company. You're salvaging a marriage. Man, tell your wife, come over to the office. Matter of fact, trick her. Tell her, come, there's something I want you to pick from the office. Where you I make sure you come. As she comes, take her for lunch. Tell her, I just wanted to be with you. This is lunch. Can you wait for me? We go home together. Or tell them to come at a certain time, knowing you can go home together. Go for a walk together. If your estate is a place you can take a walk, take a walk. If not so, go somewhere and create time. And you must be
willing.
And what do you call this? You must be
adventurous
and versatile. Just create and this time they are creating for each other. It's not for handling issues.
No.
It's for bonding.
It's for rekindling love.
Yes, and intentionally talk.
Yeah.
intentionally play,
Yeah.
intentionally joke,
Yeah.
intentionally walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so spending more time together is very, very vital. Why? Because it makes you look at, you know, just have time between the two of you. Okay, so we don't have children around, they are not making noise.
Yes.
We don't have business people around, they are not making demands. So it's just me and you. It makes you rediscover the other person, and maybe where you had lost it. Again, also it gives you the opportunity to catch up. Number 6, avoid the things that were killing your marriage.
Make sure you stay away from them.
Avoid the things that were killing your marriage.
Intentionally.
Or are killing your marriage.
If it was that girl, stay off.
Yeah.
That group,
Stay off.
stay off.
That company.
Stay off.
You know, I hear some men defend their friends so dyingly in front of their wife, and the wife feels this man is a bad influence to my husband. Na ana defend kabisa, that's my childhood friend, you can't separate us.
Tumetoka mbali.
Tumetoka mbali. Yani, you're willing to lose your marriage because of a man. Are you telling us something like you are from the other side? What is that now? I mean, what
I cannot leave him.
Yeah, I can't leave him. You have an issue with all my friends. You don't like. It's true. Probably she has an issue with them. But can you sit down slowly? Find out why she has an issue with them.
Oh, he has an issue with your chamap women. Those two girls that are coming there skimpily, and they're coming there, you're meeting someone and they're drinking.
Yeah. You sit down, get to find out why your husband is uncomfortable with your friends, because there's a reason. See, bure. No. Why the thing becomes worse now, it grows to her hating your friends, is when now you become defensive
of them.
Yeah, you're willing to really keep your sister at the expense of her joy in her own house. So atapindulia hatred kwa hiyo kitu yenye unaonesha attention.
True.
Unaona. So but if you maybe sit down, you'll explain to her, listen, you have a bad conception about this man. He's just my friend. When we go out, we talk about business, and probably she'll start seeing that your friend in a positive way. When you sit down and give her attention and listen to her. But if she's always finger pointing and wow, unaonanga tu, you're just ever making noise, I cannot leave him. Now the hatred will double. Avoid everything and anything that was killing
your relationship,
that is killing the marriage.
Yeah.
Okay? If it is drinking, if it is bad company, if it is third parties, if it is affairs, everything.
Anger.
Yeah, if it is the things that she's complaining or he's complaining about, avoid it. It is going to salvage that dying marriage. Are we going ahead? Or you have something to say?
No, we're going ahead.
Yeah, number 7 is rekindle your sex life.
Oh!
Yeah, rekindle your
sex life.
Your sex life.
It is proven that sex is the bonding ground.
Yes.
Bonding emotionally and physically. When you become intimate, it's like one man of God said, intimate means intimacy.
Yeah.
So what happens is when you become one, some things are rekindled, some passion, some connections, love, it comes together. So what you need to do is make sure you rekindle your sex life.
That's right.
It is in marriage counseling, they say when the marriage is always having issues or the marriage is at the verge of breaking, they suggest that you start making love if possible.
Yeah.
You can put everything aside and just make love. What will happen is you'll discover, wow, and this guy is still a man. This woman is still nice, she's still sweet. And then what will happen is the thing will start to change.
Yeah.
A mindset, your heart, if it was cold towards him or her, to begin to change.
Yeah. For me, what sex does, sex is a connector. Okay? Is and can again be a reconnector.
Yes.
So when you're able to have sex, it makes you one again. And remember, that is the seal. After wedding, if you haven't had sex, you haven't become one.
Yet.
You can easily be divorced the next day.
Yeah.
If you've not...
and there will be nothing binding.
What is it called?
Consummating.
Consummating the marriage is when now after the wedding day, you do what? You go and have sex. That one now you have sealed it. Okay? So if that is how important sex is, when a marriage is dying, one of the things that is affected is sex. Definitely, because you don't want to see this person. Maybe he's been cheating or she has been...
Especially on women.
Yeah, and again also, probably you have really fought until there's no point whereby now that you make love. There's no point of that enjoyment part of the marriage. It has already died. So the way you salvage a dying marriage, personally, one-on-one as a couple, is just, go back to your sex life. Work on your sex life. You can even put a reminder.
Yeah?
Yes, you can even put a reminder. Yes, for help.
Seek for help.
Seek for help when
Yes.
you really feel that your husband is not understanding you, and you want to salvage your marriage. Your wife is not getting you, and you want to salvage your marriage. Always looking for a neutral ground. A neutral ground, a neutral person will always tell you the truth.
The truth, yes.
Because they are not defensive.
There's
what
nothing
are
that...
they defensive?
Yes.
Defending. So a neutral person will always tell you what? The truth. Tell you, as a man, you are wrong. As a wife, you are wrong. So I think in conclusion, we believe that any marriage that has been experiencing death, from today henceforth, your marriage is going to resuscitate.
Now, there's a question Mom has, and you want to ask, then we'll pick it very fast. Want to hear your mind?
Yeah.
Want to hear your take?
Okay. Now, there's something that has been going around.
Trending, yeah.
Yeah, trending the last week, and I think the last 2 weeks or so. There's this man that has found 3 sisters, triplets, and wants to marry the 3 of them. Okay, the triplets are for it. Matter of fact, they are the ones who identified him. Okay, and the man openly proclaims that he's polygamous, to the point that he said that the father has 10 wives, and his goal also is for one day to get to 10 wives. So apparently, he has identified already 3. Who are the triplets? And the triplets are comfortable with him. So Monday, he usually is with one. Tuesday is with another. Wednesday he's with another. Thursday is his off day. And when I mean another, you know what I mean.
Sleeping with them.
Yes, sleeping with them. So Thursday he's free, and then Friday he takes them out. Then on Saturday he's with all of them.
The wicked man.
Okay, and according to what he has been saying, he's saying the girls are saying, since they are triplets, they are willing to share one man, and they are comfortable only to have him in their midst, not a 4th party or a 5th party or a 6th party. But the man is openly saying, I'm polygamous. My father has 10 wives. My target is at least to get 10 wives and live with them comfortably. So he's saying at some point he wants to convince them to allow him bring in a 4th party to the point of 10 wives. Okay? Now, that is something that is many people have different opinions, and bringing it on this thing called marriage, we want to hear your mind concerning it. Yes, it is a spiritual platform. What we are talking about, what we are handling is marriage. We believe in some of our setups. We believe as a Christian there is a way we believe in doing things. But what do you think? That kind of thing happening in our world today, in our Kenya, in this Nairobi, it's not somewhere in the movies or somewhere away from Kenya. It is happening in Kenya. What do you think about it? And I was surprised when I was looking at it. Many men were admiring him.
Gosh.
Many men were feeling like, wow, you've won a jackpot. Because the girls are pretty. Girls are pretty to the point yeye mwenyewe anashindwa kudifferentiate huyu ni nani, because they are triplets. The identical kabisa triplets. All right? And all of them have agreed. And their reason for agreeing to have one man is because they have realized that men are bad. So if they get one man and they share the man, nonsense, okay? But we want to hear your mind. Alex Ongadi is saying, both of them, they have baby minds. No. Hakuna love. They are lying to themselves. And the guy says, he loves them. Pastor Alex is saying that he loves them, but loves them differently. So what the girls have requested the man is, tupende sisi wote equally, because we are twins. We are triplets. The guy has said, anawapenda wote, but loves them differently. So he could even describe, this one is like this one I love this about this one I love this about this one, I hate this about this one, I hate this about this one, but all of them I love them and I want to make them my wives. So Pastor Alex's point is both of them, they have baby minds. they have baby minds, and it's a no for Pastor Alex. Ruth Faith is saying it is sad that the world has started normalizing polygamy. Very, very sad. So Jackie Akinyi is saying some things are not meant for sharing. What do you mean?
As in sharing her man.
Oh, okay, I get you. True, and very, very true. Pastor Alex is saying, Pastor James is saying, Akuku Danger Part 2 being reacted. He has Wanjiko, Wairimo, and Wanjiro. Hapo kuna powers. Okay, so I think he's against it. Lizzie W.P. Rick says that's so wrong. Alex Ongadi is saying even the man is lying to us. Okay, that he loves all of them. I agree to that point. Okay, and I also think I need to hear from men. Is it true that they can love many women but differently? Because that thing I've had it before.
It's possible.
Even from him. Lish Nyar Aranda is saying, with this one, I refuse. They are driven with the love they have for each other, but eventually, when reality strikes for the three, mtu akae na bwanake tu roho safi.
Yeah, somebody saying on Sowa TV, hi, I think men are happy because it's a threesome, and that's what they admire, and it's influence from the movies they watch. Yeah, but it's not right. That's Diana.
Nice, Diana. That comment is very, very true. Because of what? The kind of fire I saw on social media was mostly from men, and they were seeing it as a very good thing. Very, very good thing. Dennis Felix is saying the corrosive sin and immorality in our society today is truly alarming. God help our children.
Yes.
Very true.
Very, very true.
Very true. So I think the comments we have gotten are good to go. We can be able to hear maybe your take. As number one thing I want to get from you maybe is this thing, I've had it before, that men say that they can love, that's why men are termed as polygamous, they can love many women differently.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. Like, I love my wife, but I love my slave queen, but I love my girlfriend, but I love them. I love them all, but differently. What is that?
It's an immoral, it's a spirit. It's a spirit, it's a spirit of immorality. Yeah. It's true. A man can sleep with a woman right now, and the next, as that. It's a spirit of immorality. It's possible, but it's an immoral spirit. So it's not right. Yeah. My take is it's not right at all.
Yeah, let me get this one. Gerald Opondo is saying polygamous spirit is pursuing the man. He cannot be satisfied with the triplets. That's an accident about to happen. Very sad indeed.
And somebody is saying, hello, ma'am. Yeah. And that I'm Betty, that is demonic.
Yeah, all right. TV. Sheila Minayo is saying, God created Adam and Eve, not Eve, Wanjiko, and Otieno. A heart can love only one true love.
That's true.
Very, very true. So what is your take concerning that, especially as a man of God? What direction are you giving those men who feel that it is right?
It is wrong.
Yeah.
There's nothing right about it. It is completely wrong. Yeah. And when you're doing that, that's immorality. That's a very wicked spirit. And what you're bringing into your life will deal with you. So it's wrong. You shouldn't go that way. That is the wrong move. And it's a no. And the truth is this, that those things and those triplets, they are, at some point, they will disagree and they will fight over the same matter. So it's a no.
Yeah, and apparently what I forgot to say, they've already spoken about the issue with their parents, and the parents have told them, if you're happy, we are happy.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, so I think also parents need to get to a point whereby they tell their children the truth.
Yeah, the truth.
Because the girls are very young. They are 20. They're not very young. They're 25. Yeah?
Let them reach 30.
Yeah, they are 25 and they feel that, they are trending, because they are being called from one station to the other, being in new stations here and there, handling the same thing. But now it has gotten the point whereby the parents are rubber stamping it and saying it is okay. That cannot be okay, especially not in our African culture. When we start normalizing some things that we are seeing that have never been part of our culture, then we are killing our tomorrow and our children. I agree with one of us who sent a message there and say, oh, unto our children tomorrow. If such kind of things are being normalized right now. So for me, as the man of God has said, as a man of God, I agree with him. It is a no. From a spiritual perspective. Is a no, is a sin. It is one man for one woman. One woman for one man.
Matter of fact, Bible is against a man sleeping with the sister, the wife's sister.
Imagine.
It's wrong. Bible is in the book of Leviticus. God is against it. So that man is about to receive the judgment of God very soon. Very soon.
Very, very soon.
All right. Our time is up. Our time is up. We hope you had a wonderful time on this program called this thing called Marriage. Every Tuesday we have this program coming up and God has been so faithful. Every Tuesday we call it
Terrific Tuesday.
We sit on this couch with my wife, my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
As we discuss this thing called
marriage.
We strongly believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
And keep watching Sower TV.
Touching lives with the power of love.
And as long as we are not dead,
there is hope for your tomorrow.
God bless you.